On the 10th of July 2025, I was called to the Nigerian bar as a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria after 8 years in law school. I had the Call to Bar series, which was 12 parts, and this day really brings us to the D-Day that we have been preparing for. Today I woke up really early, regardless of the fact I went to sleep really late. 4:30 I was up. I had my bath, bit content, and went down to the restaurant, had breakfast, and finished up with my content. Then I headed to the location. Today we'll be heading to the stadium first. Then from the stadium, when you get cleared, you have a bus convey you to the Body of Benchers complex. And the line was demanding. I saw my friends, so I was able to join them in their line. So I was starting from the beginning. On the way to complex, I just felt so overwhelmed with gratitude. My heart was full. After the final clearance, which was the end of an era, I went into the hall, got seated. We were giving this law school alumni, and luckily for me, my friends were literally sitting in front of me, so I had company. Then we wore the wig, and officially I am a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. To commit myself as a legal practitioner to preserve legal profession. So help me God. I almost cried at this moment, but as a lawyer, I had to hold it in. It was such a beautiful event, and before you know, the event was over. I found my way outside, and my family were out there waiting for me. I was so happy to see them all. I looked for my friends, we all took pictures, and I went back to my hotel, got changed, freshened up, did my makeup, and I headed to the venue for my court bar reception. I didn't know I was going to have a court bar reception, but my uncle was so kind enough to host I and my friends. I'm so thankful for that. We had a buffet, and my favorite thing in this buffet is always the cake. Even by now, you know that I love cake, but this chocolate cake, it ate so bad I had a whole lot of it. Before you know it, the entire hall was filled up with family, loved ones, and well-wishers. It was such a great day. I was really happy. I was emotional. My heart was filled with gratitude. And my roommates were here. We did law school together, and now we are all layers together. Actually, I was surrounded with a lot of love. And my brother did a toast to the latest lawyer. He's also a lawyer, which made it much more remarkable. The amount of times I giggled and laughed on this day was uncountable. It was such a memorable day for me. My heart was full, being celebrated by my family and loved ones, living in a dream that I worked for 8 years. And before you know it, I said my goodbyes to my family and my friends, and then it was time for the girls to party. Partying with my friends once again felt like reliving the law school memories. It was such a remarkable, memorable night. My heart was filled with gratitude because I am now a lawyer.